Hello students, today we will going to start with the next part, which is the end part of this chapter. We are not afraid to die if we are all together, right? So your only last paragraph is left, so I will going to explain you the last paragraph, and afterwards we will going to discuss some of the question answers which is at the back of your chapter, right? So here I have completed till when the narrator finally he just found the island, and at that time he was sleeping, and all of a sudden what happened, his son Jonathan, he just go there and he just like give a big hug to his daddy, and he's saying that you are the best daddy in the world as well as the best captain, right? So after hearing this, the narrator was afraid because at that time he was inside, he didn't knew that he have reached the island, right? And then afterward what happens, Suzanne, finally she just came and she just told that daddy, finally we have found the big island, and it was big as battleship, right? And when narrator went, he just gave a sign of relief that finally I have done it, right? And this like island was a like complete outline of Isle Amsterdam, right? So here he just gave a brief description of Isle Amsterdam, that it was a bleak piece of. So here he gave a description of Isle Amsterdam, that it was like bleak piece of volcanic rock with very little vegetation, and here he is saying that this island is actually the most beautiful island in the world. Why he is saying this beautiful island in the world? Because it actually saves the life of all the people, right? Coming to the next line, we anchored offshore for the night, and next morning, all 28 inhabitants of the island cheer as they help us ashore. So they have anchored. Anchored means moor a ship to the sea bottom, right? And offshore means situated at the sea with some distance from the shore. So finally they just got it, and they spent their night at on the ship only. And next morning, all 28 inhabitants, all the people who were living in that island, they just come and they just cheered and help us ashore. Ashore means shore of the land. With land under my feet again, my thoughts were full of Larry and Herbie, cheerful and optimistic under the direst stress, and of Mary, who stayed at the wheel for all those crucial hours. So here the narrator, he is saying that I am feeling so confident and so enthusiastic, and I'm so motivated that I'm having land under my feet, and my thoughts were full of cheerful as well as optimistic. And here he is also saying that Larry and Herbie, they played a very important role. I mean, they struggle a lot just to save us. And in fact, I would also thank to Mary, who stayed at the wheel for continuously many hours, right? And important, you can say crucial hours, right? More of all, I thought of a 7-year-old girl who did not want to worry us about her head injury. So narrator, he is also saying that I will also going to thank, because you can see that 7-year-old girl Suzanne, she was so brave that she saw that my family is actually trying to save all of us. So she didn't even complain that I just got a cut. I just got a deep cut, who did not want to worry us about a head injury, and she did not want to worry like his father as well as like her mother also. And she didn't say anything, she didn't even complain anything that I am facing such problem, right? Which subsequently took 6 minor operations to remove a recurring blood clot between skin and skull. So narrator, he is saying that afterwards this clot have, this increases so much that it took 6 minor operation just to remove that clot between the skin and skull, between the bone as well as the skin. So she was having that clot, and she was, after that she was having 6 and of a 6-year-old boy who was not afraid to die. And at last, he also thanked his son Jonathan, his 6-year-old boy, who said this, that daddy, we aren't afraid of dying if we are all together, right? So he was like, just think that he was so brave boy. He was so small, but he is saying such a powerful and such a strong statement that we are not afraid of dying if we are all together. So students, this is all about the story, and definitely you got to know that just because with the braveness, with the emotions, with the cheerfulness, with the enthusiasm, they just struggle a lot in their difficult hours, and finally they have reached the island, and everyone was saved. So here is the end of the story. Coming to the question answers. So question answers you have to do in your copy. First part is understanding the text. So here 3 question answers are there, and all 3 you have to do in your copy. Then coming to talking about the text, there are again 4 question answers, and this 4 question answer you have to do in your copy, right? So coming to the first question, understanding the text, list the steps taken by the captain. First is to protect the ship when rough weather began. Second, to check the flooding of water in the ship. So first is a step which was taken by captain to protect the ship when rough weather began. So here what he did, that narrator at that time, he just decided to slow down the ship just to protect from the bad and stormy weather, and he just dropped his storm so, and he just have that rope across the steer of the ship. Then afterward he just having many of the things by which he could save his life, right? Like life raft drill, attached lifeline, dinghies, don't life jackets, and many more. So by this he protect the ship with the rough weather. Second question is to check the flooding of the water in the ship. So here what he did, when he found that the water is still coming from the gap, from the hole, then what he did, he just had a hand pump, and he just started to pumping, because when he started to pumping, it means that he was throwing water out of the ship. So what happened at that time, the pumps were blocked just because of debris is unwanted material, you can say gandagi ek tarike se. And what happened, just because debris, it just stuck over there, and because of this it just short circuited, means the electric pump, it just short circuited. Then what happened, he again found an spare electric pump, and he just tried to connect that electric pump and started pumping again, right? Coming to the next question, describe the mental condition of the voyagers on 4th and 5th January. So definitely the condition was very worst. They were struggling. They were trying to pump out water which came inside, right? So what happened, like on 4th January, they were continuously pumping out water, and it was like for past 36 years. So 36 hours, and like when they continuously pump for 36 hours within 2 hours of interval, so at the end what happened, like few centimeters of water left, right? And finally what happened, Mary, she just found some corned beef and crackers biscuit, and at that time they just had their first meal after 2 days, right? Then what happened, again weather took a drastic change. It changed, but it changed to the worst, because the wind speed was getting higher. The wind speed was near about 40 knots, and weather got worse. And on January the situation again become very bad. So by this, the mental condition of the voyagers was very stressful. Question: describe the shifts in the narrator of the event as indicated in the three section of the text. So here, first section begins the round, which was like they just planned the voyage. They just planned the voyage, right? And they just thought that they would complete their voyage like the famous Captain James Cook did 200 years ago, right? So they had a perfect seafaring skills. Also for 16 hours they experienced a seafaring skill. Then they built a wave walker is the name of their ship, and wave walker was like 23 meters long, 30-ton wooden hull, right? And first what they did, they just celebrated their Christmas despite of very bad condition. Then coming to the second section, we saw that they struggle with a big attack, right? Because it changed from cheerful to intense. So the family was under great pressure just to survive the oncoming waves as well as the bad weather condition, right? It was all chaos and it was totally overturned. They never think that they would see like this. In fact, the narrator also got injured, and at that time, the narrator also hired two crewmen, Larry and Herbie, right? And they just started pumping out the water for continuous 36 hours, right? In fact, at this time, he lost the hope and he believed that he would die because he was seeing the death in front of him. But what happened at the last? His children were fearless, they were very courageous, and they think and they just had a determination to fight back. Then coming to the third section is their victory. So obviously with the support of children, the narrator trying to save the ship, like in order to reach the Isle Amsterdam. And at the end, what happened? They finally reach and got the help from the inhabitants of the island, and his son, as well as like his daughter also appreciated. They said they call him the best daddy as well as the best captain. So this is the answer of the third question. Then coming to the talking about the text, there are 4 questions and you have to do by your own. So this is all about the chapter. We are not afraid to die if we are all together. Thank you, class.